Boom! Woo! Oh, gamers, we did it. Look at that. So, you're probably wondering how I got here. An achievement of epic proportions has just been made. Now let me tell you the journey of this life-changing endeavour. Speed painting. Everyone in the hobby knows what that is, and anyone can do it. Take a model or a unit and paint it super quick. Usually an okay standard, and they look great on the tabletop. But can anyone claim they're actually good at speed painting? Well, I think I can prove to you that I am, and this is my journey to getting a world record. I've been painting for around 14 years. First starting out with poster paints on my brand new models, to dry brushing, washes and highlights, right up until recently learning to glaze, wet blend and oil washing. But my biggest problem always boils down to one thing: time. I'm slow at painting. I'm so slow. I always want to push myself to do everything I can on a mini, but it always takes me so long. And that's when I just thought to myself that I need to start training. I need to get better at painting with speed. And the new Cursed City Ulfin Watch skeletons were the prime model for the hardest challenge of my life. I painted a few of them by myself, you know, forcing myself to paint every night before bed, knowing that I'd need all the training I can get to beat a world record. But then I thought, how fast could I paint one spoopy boy? And that's when I set my first personal best. 1 hour, 40 minutes. And that was pretty quick. Now people might argue they can paint a skeleton faster than this, but this was start to finish a high quality paint job in my opinion. No surface unhighlighted, no weathering ignored. So I tried again, and I managed 1 hour 6 with a bit of practice. 1 hour 6. 1 hour and 6 minutes, I painted a whole skeleton. And that's not too bad, start to finish, from grey, okay? And this is what they look like, you know? They look okay. We didn't do the bases, but we painted them. You know, this is the order we painted them. Hour 40, hour 19, hour 6, okay? But today, we are going to be beating my record, and we are going to beat a world record. And some of you are probably asking, you know, a very important question. Well, Mikey, how are you going to prove that you've got a world record? Well, I'll tell you. I'm going to prove that I will hold the world record in the only way I know how. Speedruns.com. Speedruns.com, if you haven't heard of it, is like the biggest speedrunning website in the world, okay? It has all sorts of games, right? Minecraft, Super Mario 64, Super Mario Odyssey, all the most popular games that are live streamed and speedrun. Let's go to Super Mario 64. Super Mario 64, there's 5,000 people watching like a nearly 30-year-old game, okay? 12-hour stream, 70-star speedrun. Look at this. Look, this guy is speedrunning Mario, okay? How old is this game? How old is this game? He's not doing a very good job, clearly. But he's speedrunning Super Mario 64, right? He's speedrunning Super Mario as well. Everyone is speedrunning. It's like the in thing. It's the only way I know how to prove that you hold a world record. So you're probably asking me now, Mikey, how are you going to prove that you have the world record for painting skeletons? What we do is we go to here and we get a speed run. It's very simple. I press number 1 on my keyboard, the timer starts. We start the speed run. When I finish the cloth, I press a button. And then when we had to finish the steel, you know? Then we press another button, we have to finish the trim, okay? Then we do the bone, then we do the eyes, and then we're done. 17 seconds. 17 seconds, okay? I didn't actually do it. I didn't prove it, you know? That was just to show you how it works, okay? Okay, so we could have speed run painting this skeleton, this one right here, okay? The speed run starts when I put paint on the model that isn't primer. So I did some preparation. I pulled out my wet palette, readied my Winsor & Newton, and began arranging the colours I needed. Spacing was going to be key, so I didn't go for the wrong colour, and it also left me plenty of space to mix highlights midway through the run. Once I got them all laid out, I was then ready to achieve what I sought out from the start. A sub 1 hour run. I'm ready. Let me get the music going. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going now. We're speed running. We're actually speed running. We're actually speed running. Oh, I'm so stressed already. My microphone's in my way. Go there. Ah, I can't go there. The camera. Just 20 seconds into my first recorded run, and I realised this wasn't the best setup. My previous runs had been at my painting desk, not on my PC. Microphones, cameras, and cables were getting in my way, and it felt like I was going to fail at the first hurdle. Okay, and a minute, I haven't even finished the red. I haven't got a base coat on the red yet, and we're going for a minute. What the hell, man? But I decided to power through. For my first recorded run, My current splits, which is the number that shows when each section is complete on this table, were quite arbitrary. But I got the base coats on the cloth, then the metals, then the base coats on the bone. I also applied some washes while waiting for them to dry, but I managed to finish the cloth in 34 minutes and 40 seconds. That's the first one done. Okay, steel time. We've got to highlight the metal now. Using over half my desired sub 1 hour time on the cloth, I didn't have much hope for this run. But from there I managed to highlight the metal in just 6 minutes, and then the trim just 4 after that. Okay, 44 minutes trim, done. Ah! No, I dropped a brush. Oh no, it's the end of the run. Suddenly, a sub 1 hour run I had hoped for was just within my reach. A smooth highlight for the bone, and then a flash of white for the eyes, and I was done. Okay, here we go. Sub 1 hour, within a record time of 54 minutes and 25 seconds. The fastest I had ever gotten. We did it! We did it! Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? Nah, you don't see a misedge highlight. You see only perfection. Only perfection. It's pretty close. It's not as good, I don't think. The cloth isn't as smooth on this one. So we are going to have to do it again. And I did just that. All of the issues I ran into at the start, I knew I could do better. So, I did it again. This time, feeling much more confident. With the splits of my previous run ready, I went again. I managed to shave 25 seconds on the cloths. But then something happened before the next split. My arms started screaming in pain. My eyes couldn't focus, and I felt claggy. I was slow this time. Losing minutes on each split thereafter, I only managed a 56-minute speedrun. Granted, still a sub 1 hour, but slower than my first. So I walked away and took a break. I wouldn't be defeated by my own goals. I knew I could do better and become the fastest painter on twitch.tv. I let my hands and eyes recover, and then I was ready to give it one final try. Is everyone ready? So I prepped my palette and took a deep breath. And then I started the run. And immediately, something was different. Speed run has begun. The paint was being applied so much quicker. It was thick enough that it had great coverage, but thin enough that it ran onto model like ice over glass. And I managed to finish the cloth in a record split of 30 minutes and 57 seconds. Done. But what was different? Well, this entire time I've been using a wet palette, and before I did the first run, I topped it up full of water. And I think what I found was, in the previous runs, that the paint was being watered down too much. But now, after a little bit of time, it started to dry out. And this meant the paint was at the perfect consistency to hit the model. And I knew this was the one. This was pace I'd never experienced before, saving nearly 4 minutes on the first split, and then another 58 seconds for the steel, followed by an extra minute and a half for the trim. Try it. Until... This is it! The fastest time! Are you ready, gamers? Are you ready? Boom! 51.49! Woo! Oh, gamers, we did it. Look at that. Oh, there it is. There it is. After weeks of practice, I set a record of 51 minutes and 49 seconds. My absolute greatest time. And I was ready to submit my new world record to speedruns.com. I am the fastest painter of Cursed City skeletons on video. And that's it. If you want to watch me do other stupid stuff live, then check out twitch.tv/Hellstormwargaming. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, then click subscribe. I release new videos like 3 times a week. And thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it. And so, see you next time. Bye-bye.